Hello friends, Professor Sex here for Tickle.life, and this is Back to Basics, the sex ed show where we break up myths and build up facts about sex. What better way to kick off this new series than by asking, what is sex? First, to be clear, we're talking about sexual activity and not biology. We'll save that for another episode. What makes an activity sexual? In public health terms, sex is any activity that makes a baby or carries the risk of STIs. Usually when people who aren't public health professionals say sex, they mean they're going to mash genitals, bump uglies, make the beast with two backs. And yeah, sure, sometimes sex is a penis going into a vagina, but really sex is so much more than that. And sometimes it's not that at all. And don't get me started on virginity. That mess deserves its own episode. Sexual activity includes more stuff than you could ever dream up. Basically, any activity is sexual if the people involved have consented to doing a sexual activity and are sexually aroused by it. You have the right to have sex that feels good to you and is a true expression of your identity and your desires. You have the right to pleasure and safety. Your partners have these rights too. Consent and intent are the two active ingredients in any recipe for sexual success. The rest of it is up to you. How many people do you need for sex to happen? As many or as few as you want. We're used to sex being talked about in terms of two people, but sometimes whole groups of people get together for sexy times. And sometimes, in fact, most times, sex is something people do all by themselves. How do you know when sex is over? Sex is over when any single one of the people involved is ready to be done. That's right, that's all it takes. You don't need to wait until you or someone else has an orgasm. In fact, orgasms are fantastic, but I'll let you in on a little secret. Some of the best sex possible has nothing to do with orgasm. Sex is supposed to be fun and safe. When it stops being fun or safe, you or anyone else involved has the right to end it. And speaking of end, that's all for this episode of Back to Basics. For more from Tickle, check out Tickle.life. For more from me, check out ProfessorSex.com.